Okay, we're live. Let's take a sip of coffee. We're live. Let's take a sip of coffee. We're live. Let me put my coffee here. Let's take a sip of coffee. We're live. Let me put my coffee here. Let's take a sip of coffee. We're live. And let me put my coffee here. Let's take a sip of coffee. We're live. And peace. Okay. So how we all doing? So, as you can see from the title of this live stream or this video, if you're a business owner on YouTube, one viewer is enough. And I got this from a video I watched recently, which is simply titled "One View is Enough," which is this video here, right? And ironically, it got more than one view. And we're gonna take a listen to what he said in a bit, but for business owners and YouTubers in general, we tend to think that, well, if this video doesn't blow up, it doesn't get thousands of views or tens of or hundreds of thousands of views, that this video is a flop. So we're just tying what we do on YouTube just to numbers, right? Vanity numbers, without actually thinking that those viewers are actually people like me, you, are actually just normal human beings. So if someone watches your videos, if all your videos get one view every time you post, every time, even for years, you get one viewer, and that person keeps coming and watching, or maybe even that person is not watching all of your videos all the time. Maybe he watches one video, you post another video, someone else watches the video. But the reason, like, I think that's even that one view is valuable is because if that person takes what you said in the video, whether it's educational, like motivational, whatever, and it impacts them, right? Let's say, for example, if I talk about YouTube and I say, make sure your titles and thumbnails are aligned with the first 30 seconds of your videos, right? And that person takes that advice and uses it, and his video blows up, or he gets clients from those videos, right? That's the impact. Even though that person, because we are here to get clients, right? As business owners on YouTube. So even that person didn't like click on my offer or work with me or get on my email list, he still got the value and he still applied it. Even though I don't know about it. I don't know that he did, but he still did it, right? So for me, that's still valuable, right? Even though you're not getting the money from a person working with you and paying you for your offer, but you're still impacting people. So by saying one viewer is enough, I don't mean just one person. You might be getting 20 views on a video, or getting 100, 1,000, whatever. You're still impacting people. And I feel like that will remove that burden of like needing each video to perform, right? To get views, to get clients, to get leads, whatever. Because that pressure will actually push you away from like doing what you need to do, which is help people. Like, all business is based on solving problems for people, right? Like, even the selling this is helping me solve a problem that I can wear this without having to have wires and, you know. So everything you do is valuable. And once you remove that burden of like needing every video to perform, ironically, it will perform. Like, for example, for this person, like if we look at his channel, all of his videos are, he has like very low views, right? 30, 25, 7, 29. But ironically, when he made this video, one view is enough. This video got 1,000 views. So it's just very interesting. And I think let's take a listen to what he said and just hear him out, because I watched like throughout this whole video and it's really impactful. And it's a fresh way of like making YouTube videos. It's just in his backyard, just talking, as you can see.
What's been
No
holding me
editing or
back
nothing.
is looking at big content creators. It's looking at guys like Mr. Beast with millions of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views. And thinking that if I don't put out a video today that gets at least a couple thousand views, that this video is a failure. That this video was not worth me coming out into this beautiful scenery with my very cute dog who keeps on distracting me. It wasn't worth coming out here to shoot. And that idea, that fallacy, that illusion prevents me from coming out here and sharing what I believe is very valuable information and insight. And if only I could stop measuring myself to this metric, and if only you could stop measuring.
So yeah, that's all I have to say about this topic, I guess. And we can move on to auditing this channel and giving some more value, right? So let's see, as we can see, the first thing we do, so she has a community on school and a website. So let's check these out. $6 a month, 13 members. Tried all vegan, feeling out, Okay. And this one, I guess, is just following people to this school community, right? So join the, let's see, VIP access, yeah. So it's just going to that school community. Now, let me check again. When did she start? 2021. Oh, this video, yeah, 5 years ago. Checks out. The most popular. So her most popular video is like over 2 years ago. Shocking truth about type 2 diabetes. Okay, so the most obvious thing is the thumbnails. Like, I mean, clearly here it's just cut off. Like when you see start raw vegan, it's just cut off. And there's a lot of things in the thumbnail that's cluttering it. So you don't really focus on one thing. Like your brain is just going multiple directions, right? So it's just like you focus on raw vegan, start, fail, repeat, the emoji, her face. And the title for this, can't stick to raw vegan, 4 reasons why. And I want to fix each one. Okay. So I think I just muted myself. So this title, right? Can't stick to raw vegan, 4 reasons why. Most people wouldn't want to know like why they can't stick to raw vegan. They just want to stick to it, right? So a better title for this would be 4 reasons. Actually, no, it's not 4 reasons why, but maybe there's 4 reasons. 4 ways that you can do to stick to raw vegan diet. So it becomes like valuable for people, right? So people who can't stick to the raw vegan diet, they can watch this. And then for the thumbnail, I'll say something like this. And then maybe say with the text like, why you keep failing, right? The raw vegan mistake that secretly help you. Well, this one is just repeating the title and the thumbnail, so there's no point, right? You want the title and the thumbnail to be different, so don't say the same thing, but be like connected. Rewire your brain for vegan success. Start raw vegan the easy way. The easiest way to go raw vegan. Here's the thing. For titles, like and this is for everyone, right? When you read a title on YouTube, you don't actually, like when you're, I guess just scrolling here. Let me get rid of these. Yeah. So when you're just scrolling on YouTube, right? Your brain is not reading the title, like all of it. Because this is how most people just scroll on YouTube, just this. We're looking at the thumbnails, not the title. And when you see a thumbnail that actually piques your interest, let's say this one, for example. So you stop, 3 thoughts that wasted years of my life, right? My brain didn't read all of this title. I just read thoughts wasted my life. And your brain automatically like connects the dots, right? Which is why this video, I mean, it's a very huge success for this channel, right? So like, let's do it for another video, for example. Just scroll. I'm not even gonna look at it. From here, this is what my eyes went to first, which is, I mean, it's clearly because I read no job, right? And then 3 years. So it's intriguing. And then the title, 6 income streams I've built in my 40s. Well, I'm not in my 40s, but I'm gonna be 30 soon, so I would click on this, right? So we were here, right? Out of these 6 thumbnails, I first went to this. Why? One, because this is too much for my brain to process. It might be just me because I'm dumb, but who knows? This one as well, it's just everything's blending in the thumbnail. Like there's too much text, too much clutter. This one is interesting. I mean, clearly you can see they got like over 350,000 views. But the channel is super big, so you don't really count that because it's only 1.1 multiplier. It is just money, right? But I'm just not a target avatar for this, so like money laundering actually works. I might watch this, but again, this is like an entertainment channel, so we wouldn't really care about this because we're talking about business channels. So for this one, you see how the thumbnail and the title are just very simple and clear and straight to the point. No job in 3 years. Interesting. What does that mean? Then you read the title, 6 income streams I've built in my 40s that pay my bills, which means she didn't have to work for 3 years because she has 6 income streams, right? So you would want to click on this. Let's do it for another channel, I guess. Let's just scroll. The fuck? I made it to the end. Let's just refresh this, I guess. So here, this works. Out of these, this is interesting, right? Because what worked? So I have to read the title, right? My brain can't, like, because like it just create this loop, this open loop, right? And your brain have to close it. So this works, means I need just read the title to know. If I wanted clients with YouTube, I'll do this, right? I wouldn't click on it, even though I did click on it, because, you know, that's what I do. I just click on videos to know what's working, what's not. But if I'm just, you know, scrolling and not thinking about, you know, YouTube and what's working and all that, I wouldn't really click on it, but I would stop and read the title. Now this one. This type of thumbnails obviously works because of the person, Mr. Who's a Boss. Everyone knows him, everyone likes him, right? So you would click on it because you know him. But if a random fitness guy posted this, it would need to have, I'd say, a very enticing title. Because just, I transformed my body in 90 days is just, or the transformation has to be very drastic. Because this one, even though, yeah, it's impressive, obviously. But for me personally, I wouldn't, if this was not Mr. Who's the Boss, I wouldn't just click on it. Again, JB, is that how you pronounce it? This video went viral for him because it's contrarian, right? Everyone was talking about, like, you need to check your YouTube studio, you need to track your data, track your views, CTR, all of that, right? And he posted a video about deleting the studio app. So naturally you would click on it if you're a YouTuber or thinking about YouTube. Let's just scroll again. From these, what grabbed my attention was this. And I think I've seen this channel before. I've seen videos from this channel. Yeah, I've watched this video before. The art of showing up anyways. So this style, I've seen it in multiple channels recently, which has been doing pretty good. But you can't really replicate this style if you're doing like talking head videos like this, right? It has to be in this style. Because the expectation is not like you click on this video not because of a person, but because of the topic. Like, you go search yourself, the art of showing up anyway. So it's like motivational stuff.
We all do this thing where we stop showing up for something and then just quietly pretend it's still on the table. The project isn't dead.
This is like a style, I would say, by Maximize. Is that his name? By Max. Or just Maximize, I guess. Is this his actual channel? I don't know, but we all know this channel from short form. It gives me similar vibe to this,
Isn't
right?
dead, we're just taking a break. The habit isn't gone, we're just waiting for a better week.
So let's go back to this vegan channel. Like, she's pretty much on topic, right? Every video is talking about raw vegan strategy, vegan. And I like the green because, you know, vegan plants and all that. So that's cool. It's just the thumbnails and the titles, especially the thumbnails, need to be cleaned up, right? Like, there's too much text here. Like, it's not gonna grab attention. And if it's a vegan channel, I would say, let's see. Let's just go through this video.
What if the very things that you keep calling your biggest mistakes on this raw vegan journey are actually the exact things that are going to make you successful? And I mean that literally. Those moments you think you failed, that's actually the highest level data that you can collect. And what if it was that data?
That's too long of an intro. Like, I legit don't remember anything she said.
Not willpower, not more motivation.
So here's the thing. So I don't know anything about vegan and the vegan community and all that. But just from my assumption, I would say if she starts a video just like this, and then let's go back actually. Let's see what's the mistakes.
You have to know how to, and you just can't make it work for you. But you know that this lifestyle could change everything for you. You're definitely not alone, and you're in the right place. Because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use your mistakes as your roadmap.
Bruv. Oh, it's here. Summarize the video for me, man. Mistakes, join inspiration from basketball. What the fuck? Avoid advanced moves to personal upgrade. Okay, so if AI can't figure out what the fuck you talked about, how can I just follow through, right? Because, like, if AI can't get immediately what the video is about, right? You can't expect a person to understand what the video is about and what those mistakes are. Because I've just summarized it and there is no talking about mistakes here. Rework the play, mindset shift, mistakes as data, join, missed shots. Instead of relying or starting this guy, you should to make some. What data? Right, like if we go to, I guess let's go to my channel, right? This one. And let's summarize this video. As you can see, the title, why YouTube strategy looks like everyone else, right? How many YouTube channels in the same niche have begun to look identical, and discusses the patterns creators follow, right? 3 repeating patterns, visual packaging, topic saturation, psychological benchmarking. Like, AI clearly understands what this video is about, right? Because I made sure of that. Let's go to another video, I guess. Alexa,
Most creators don't film.
let's summarize this video. See the title, Inside My 6 Months Mentorship, How to Scale with YouTube. Summarize the video. Introduce the leap, a new program, establish the program, fading to scale, the leap framework, leverage, establish, authority, predictable growth, what the mentorship includes, one-on-one strategic, the fuck? Strategic, fuck it, man. Strategy mapping, 24/7 direct support. You get the point, right? So AI understands clearly what the video is about, which means anyone who watches the video will understand, right? So it will align with what the title and thumbnail said. So I would say work on, first thing first is the title and thumbnail, right? Make these as simple as possible. And especially for this niche, the vegan niche, I would say it's mostly about search and browse, right? Like, I would assume if I'm gonna be vegan or I'm vegan, I would search about these topics, right? So the title and thumbnail has to have like keywords that are aligned with search, right? So for example, like stick to raw vegan, right? I'll say the title, how do I stick to raw vegan? How do I stick to raw vegan diet? You see that these top videos here, right? How to successfully stick to raw vegan diet. 5 tips. Top 3 mistakes people make on a raw vegan diet. How to transition to a raw vegan diet and stay raw, right? So each title and you can see like it's packed with tags, right? I know the meta is like tags don't mean anything, like SEO don't mean anything on videos and all that, but not when it comes to these types of videos, because these videos are like they work best on search just because of the nature of this niche, right? Like veganism and stuff like that, they like the people that become vegan or want to become vegan, they do a lot of research, right? What foods to eat, what foods to avoid, and stuff like that. So it needs to be like search heavy. That's why like most of these thumbnails, like typically they're not good, right? But like it's packed with these tags to help the search. Like, so yeah. So make sure, let's see, does she have any tags in these videos? Nothing. What was the original title? 4 sneaky raw vegan traps no one talks about, plus how to avoid them. Can't stick to that. This is like, you can clearly tell this is just ChatGPT titles, right? But like if you're using ChatGPT, you can still use it in a better way. Ask it to help you get tags for this video. Ask it to help you write a better description for this video that is designed for search, right? And then if we go here, no one actually clicks more, right? I don't do it unless I'm reviewing a channel, right? So there's no links here. I can't even join your community. I wouldn't know about it. Even if you say it in this video, I don't know if you say it or not, but even if you say, I mean, it's here, join the club and all of that, I'll see this. I would assume that your link is going to be in description. Look at this. I'm just going to be, I can't be bothered, right? So yeah. So let's say fix the title, fix the thumbnail. I wouldn't even talk about the intro.
If you've tried
Because
raw vegan,
if you don't fix the first thing that gets people to click, like there's no point of focusing on the intros, right? Get this fixed first. And then if you notice people are clicking your video but not continuing watching, then you start working on the intro. And just a small tip, in the intro you can literally just say what the title is, especially if it's like optimized for search.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back.
Like you can literally just say the same title. But if people are searching and they click on the video, one, you need to give them what they clicked for immediately. Because I guarantee you, for this channel,
Back
people
to
probably
my
did this.
So out whole attention. So let's put that
I mean,
into a smaller.
She even says it on here. Skip to 4 minutes for tips. So people will literally do this.
One is you want to make sure that you prepare
So you just wasted 4 minutes for nothing, right?
your own meals to avoid any unhealthy.
So if she did this at the beginning,
Your own meals to.
this video would perform way better. So yeah. And now, where were we? Let's look. Actually, there's something I wanted to talk about. What was it? Fact. Yeah. Have you noticed that people are now actually making shorter videos? When like at the end of 2025, people were making longer and longer videos. Like this one is a stream, so it doesn't really count. But if you look at all of these, 8, 13, 8, 9, or even 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. This one is 1 hour, but it's more about like a story, right? But you get my point, right? When it's people like educational content, the typical talking head educational types of videos, they're becoming shorter and shorter. And the reason for that is AI. Like you can get the information quick from AI, but you have to read through it. So the best thing is to watch a 2-minute video explaining that topic. Because if you watch a 20 minutes or 30-minute video explaining the same topic, you would rather just read it on ChatGPT, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, the content, like long form content on YouTube, will be shorter in terms of videos uploaded on YouTube like this. With the exception, obviously, of it depends on the topic and the story and all that. But like the typical value tutorials, not tutorials, but you know, like the value types of videos, those videos will be short. And the next big thing is, as you can see here, live stream, which is why I'm doing this, right? I believe live streaming by the end of 2027 or 2028, if a business owner is not doing live streams, they will be left behind. And I've even told this to my clients, right? I told them, like, you need to live stream. Like, you can't be just posting videos and hoping for the best. Because, like, live stream is the best way to get an immediate impression of someone, right? Like, if let's click on Hormozy.
Like you'd pay 10 grand for that role. So I'd be.
So I immediately know that he's delivering value. He's explaining something to his audience live. Like, you can't get this feeling, this like emotion, I guess, from clicking on his YouTube videos. Like, you could see the vibe here, right? I mean, most of his videos now are clips from his live streams. But let's say all of these are live streams, man. Because he started this, like, I'd say mid 2025. This one.
I'm going to show you how to grow your business so fast this year that it makes your accountant nervous. And maybe you're not growing as fast as you want right now.
Like, if you are in his niche, if you are his target avatar, and you see this versus, let's do this here.
And then you can select the people from that group call
Like,
you think they're legit. So that'll take some of your.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. It'll
Right.
remove some of that time constraint that you're dealing with having all these.
But
images, right?
give me like this.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
That's the repeated role funnel. The
Against
recruiting funnel, I would like you to
this one
set up
here.
like at a 0. So at like 10 recruiters,
Like, it's
all contingency based, and then let them work.
Let me just mute it so I don't blow out your ear. But let's play these together, right? Which one, if you are his target avatar, right? His target audience, like, you know, the typical business owners that wants to scale and all that. Which video are you clicking on, and which video would make you buy his shit and want to work with him? I would choose this 10 times out of 10.
From that company. And so
Because this gives me like a direct impression of what it's like to work with him. But with this, everyone knows that it's edited, it's the perfect content, right? Like, he's trying to trick me. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean.
calendar with open slots.
Like, he's
or
applying
product
these
sitting
editing
on
tricks
shelves
to grab my
a little
attention
bit,
and
but
stuff like
people aren't
that.
coming. So supply.
So it feels salesy, right? It feels like he's hiding it behind this editing content and all that. Instead of this one. The fuck did it go? Instead of this.
beefy.
where it's just
All
a
right,
guy
hopefully
just
for
talking,
those
right?
at home, got some.
Like, this is what you're gonna get when you work with him.
Some stuff out of that. 19-year-old becoming.
How are you?
Hello, sir.
So yeah. So like live streams are gonna be a thing. Again, if you see this one,
Could they use this in another area of their life? Could they use this to teach someone and grow from it? So there's multiple benefits.
people are starting to realize that live stream is the next big thing. Like, if you don't show the real you on a live stream, you can't really do that in any type of content, right? You can't do that with the written content. You can do that with shorts. You can do that with like long form videos. Even though, like, if you just record a video like this and just upload it, people will still be skeptical because it's not live. But when it's live, like, obviously you can't fake it. Like, you can have a teleprompter in front of you reading every single line, right? But someone in chat will ask a question and you have to answer it. And if you don't answer it, then what the fuck is the point with the live? So yeah. And on that note, there's this person here that's blowing the fuck up with like 2-minute videos. And she's like obviously clearly reading a script. You can
I
see
often
it.
think about how I want
Greatness
to live.
means different
Like-
things to different people. To me, it lies
Right? She's just reading on her computer screen.
in those who deliberately choose to do difficult things.
But these videos are doing super well because she's just not trying to hide it, not faking it, right?
Greatness
She's like clearly showing you that, yeah, she's reading a script
means different things to different people.
and that's it.
To me, it lies in those who deliberately choose to do difficult
So this type of content is like working really well. And you can do multiple videos. Like, you can batch the shit out of this content and just post, right? It's like, it's highly dependable on volume. Like, you can do a lot of volume and be way more successful than this channel, right? Now let's look for another channel that we can audit next time. Should we do this? New Way Society. So I started posting a month ago. 3 weeks, 10 days, 1 day ago. Is it the same person? No, it's 2 people. I bought this channel and nothing. Let's go to this just to check. Okay, so the calendar is just empty, right? And this is way too much text that I have to scroll just to read. Like, people are not gonna do that. But we can audit this channel next. Let's just look for another one while we're here. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. I quit sugar for 30 days. This is a great channel, by the way. Just based on that one video that I saw, that I clicked on, I could tell that she knows what the fuck she's doing. This is how I reduce my screen time. Bada bam, bada boom. Okay, so we'll just do these two channels next. Will be either tomorrow or during the weekend. So that's it for today, and see you next time. Peace.